What's up, everyone? It's your boy Hash, keeping it 100, keeping it straight hip hop. And today, I'm just kidding. What I meant by that is I'm going to show you guys how to play Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple, of course. And let's get started. Okay, so to start off, I am barring down 2 notes at a time with my fingers. I put my ring finger on the 5th fret of my A and D string, and then I'm going to put my index finger on the 3rd fret of my D and G string. So, and then I'm going to put my ring finger on the G and D string. So I started off right here from the A and D. I went to the D and G with my index finger, and then with my ring finger, I'm going to go to the 5th fret of my D and G string. So you almost already have the whole riff now, look. And that's the most memorable part, right? And then we go. So what I did here is, so after I go, and then what I'm doing is I'm going to play the 6th fret of my D and G string. The way I'm doing it is I'm playing it with my pinky finger, and then with my ring finger I'm playing the 5th fret of these 2 strings. Now if you've never played notes 2 at a time with your pinky finger before, this may feel a bit strange. You can even do this with your ring finger until you get used to it. With your pinky you could go. So it's really up to you how you want to do it. It took a while for me to get the pinky finger down, but I think I can do it now. So it's really up to you which finger you want to use. Just keep in mind you go. So we go from the 6th fret of our D and G string to the 5th fret, and then we go. And we end the riff on the 5th fret of our A and D string where we started off. But let's backtrack, so let's slow down a little bit. So we went. You can play along if you'd like. Okay, so that brings us to the verse, which is very easy. You're going to palm mute the verse. We're going to go. So all that's going on here is it's a power chord. The 3rd fret of our low E, the 5th fret of our A and D string. We're going to go. So we do this 4 times. And then we go. So all we really changed is we went here. So if I had to count how many times, we're going to do one whole measure of this 4 times. So after playing this 4 times, then we're going to start off again as if we were playing the same measure. We're going to go once, and then we go. That's the 1st fret of our low E, 3rd fret of our A and D string. So we play that once, and then we come back and play this twice. So to put this together, to start off, let me play it slow. We go 3 times, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To slow it down. And this repeats itself over and over again. The next part is the chorus. And that's it. That's your chorus right there. So the way we're doing this, we're playing the first fret of our A and the fifth fret of our D and G string. And then we're going to go to the fourth fret of our low E and sixth fret of our A and D string. And then we're going to go to the third fret of our low E and fifth fret of our A and D string. So all we're doing is going one fret lower, and we go. We play it, and then there's the G string right there that you hit. So to put this together, slow, and the second time around, he starts it off just like the first time he goes. And then he goes into. Okay, so that's the chorus. So in the end of the song, there's some improvising that's going on. I'm going to show you some of the parts so you can have a basic idea of what's going on there. It doesn't have to be 100% exact because this is when the song fades out. So here's what's going on. And then at some point he goes. Okay, so you get the general idea. He's improvising around here on these three power chords. So to start it off, he goes. That's the third fret of our A and D string to the fifth fret of both these strings. And then we go to the third fret of our D and G string. So we go. And then we come back to the third fret of our A and D string, we go. And then we play the fifth fret of our A and D string. And then he goes. Okay, so what he's doing here is he starts off with the third fret of our D and G string to the fifth fret of our A and D string, comes to the third fret of these two strings, our A and D string, back to the fifth fret, and then he goes from the third fret to the fifth fret again. So we went again. And he loops this over and over again. So when you loop it, it sounds like this. So to put that together with the first part. And then he keeps improvising with these three power chords. At some point he's doing. Okay, so you get the general idea. Well, I hope this lesson helped. You just learned one of the most iconic guitar riffs in history. This is a lot of times one of the first riffs a lot of people learn. And for a lot of people, it's probably one of the last riffs they'll learn because after playing this, they put down the guitar and they start doing other stuff and they lose interest. Hopefully that's not going to be you, and hopefully you'll keep playing. Let me know if you have any other requests, if there are any other iconic riffs you'd like to learn, and I'll be happy to teach them to you guys. Take care. It's your boy Hash. I am signing out.